Hi, this is Jill Sabella with Sabella Styles, and today I'm going to show you how to make this bookbinding fun fold card. It opens like that, and this side is adhered down so that it doesn't move, and it kind of gives it that cute bookbinding look. My layout was designed with inspiration from my friend Bonnie O'Neill. It's not exactly like her card, but it got me started and thinking about how I wanted to do this bookbinding. So that is where I got the inspiration on the layout itself. And then I decided to do it as a bookbinding. So let me show you the stamp set. The stamp set is our Hippo Happiness stamp set. It's got all these great little critters, the little lamb. This is a unicorn with a little unicorn piece, or this can be a horse and a hippo, and then the little butterfly. And every one of these little guys have their own little face that you can put on them, which is so fun. And the cute little sayings that go with it that just kind of make it even more fun and cute. Also, the die set that coordinates with it and bundles is awesome. Of course, it cuts out all of the critters and the balloon and the flowers and things, but it has these amazing layering dies that you could use with any other stamp set as well, on cards or treat boxes or anything. So that's kind of why I bought it at first, and then I fell in love with the cute little guys that go along with it. These little pieces as well are little cutouts for slits that you can put on the edges of these different little layering dies, and you can run a ribbon through it, either through the front or the back, and kind of do that kind of fun technique. So that is what that actual piece is. Let's get started with this card, showing you what we're going to do and what pieces we need and things like that. With my cards, actually, I used some of the 2022 in colors. So this is Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, and Bumblebee, which these particular ribbons are actually going to be retiring soon, so you'll want to get some of those. And we're going to be doing our card with Magenta Madness. So let's get started on that. And your piece you're going to need to start with the card base is 11 inches by 4 1/4, and then you're going to score at 4 inches and 5.5. The 5.5 inch is actually your regular fold in half, but you are going to add that 4 inch on there. So you'll need that as your card base. The next pieces you'll need, I actually cut my designer series paper from our For Every Season Memories and More card pack. They come with they come with these size little mini cards, or they have the 4x6, and I found it easy just to cut my 4x6 cards into 3s. So this measures 2 inch by 4 inches, and you can use any other designer series paper, or you can use the For Every Season designer series paper 6x6 packs, and you can easily get some 2 by 4 inch pieces out of there. But that is what I'm using on that. And then the next few pieces, you will need a couple of pieces of basic white. You'll need 2 pieces of this size. It's 3 1/4 by 4 inches. Okay, and one is going to be embossed, so I've already pre-embossed it. And you'll need another piece of basic white, and it is 4 1/4 inches by 4. So those are for the front of the card. So you'll need those, and then you'll just need another scrap of basic white. And then you'll need, this is actually from our, what is it called? In Good Taste designer series paper. And it has some cool elements with like wood grain and fabrics and tiles and things. But I'm just using this background of the wood grain and then the basic white. And you'll need those. Also, these are some of our square vellum doilies, and I just cut them in half. So you only need half of one. So, but they come in a pack of 24 for $5. And you'll need a piece of actually a couple pieces. I don't know where my other piece went, but I'll find it. This is our Magenta Madness ribbon, and you'll need that 2 pieces. One measures at 8.5 inches, and one measures at 5 inches. So you'll need those as well. All right, to get started, let's stamp. Oh, you'll need also another little scrap to stamp your little character that you decide to do. So to start that off, I need to get my mat. Okay, and I'm going to stamp. I'm using the Gray Granite stamping pad. So the first thing I'm going to do the little lamb. So I'm doing this part of him. I don't know if there you can see it. That's kind of like just his top and his belly and the insides of his ears. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to do it just stamping right on there, right with the gray granite, okay? Then the next piece is the rest of him, the rest of his body. So I'm going to ink it up with the gray granite, stamp off, and then I'm going to stamp right over it. I'm using the top of his head as my guide to know that I'm stamping him right there. So there you go. So I've stamped him. You can see just a feint of his face and his little hands, his hooves and his ears. So that's just the gray granite. Then I'm using the basic gray right here, basic gray, to stamp his little face. And this one is his face, okay? It's hard to see. And then his face just goes right on that lighter part. So there's his face, okay? And then we are going to cut him out using our die cut machine and the wonderful dies that I showed you. So let's get those out. And we just need just the little lamb. Oops. And then we will need these other two pieces as well, the two smaller pieces right here. Okay, so first I'm going to cut the little lamb out and get that lined up. Sometimes I might use like a piece of washi tape or something to hold it down, but that looks all right. Hopefully that's good. And just be very careful that he doesn't move as I'm rolling it through. All right. Okay. Then, okay, so I got him cut out. I'm just going to set that one aside. And then I'm going to, I've got my little 2 squares of basic white and In Good Taste. And I'm going to lay them down and cut them out with these 2 pieces of layering shapes from the die set. Okay. All right. And they're so cute. Look at this. Oh my gosh, they're like stitched. They're fun. And it leaves a great design on the background of that. You could use that again. So put these back and we'll get that set aside and get my pieces and get rid of this die machine for now. We won't need it again. All right. Okay, so now you've got your layering pieces. And then while we're stamping, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the flower, and I'm going to do it in the bumblebee. Now I'm going to put this little lamb right there, and I'm going to have him kind of looking like he's holding a flower. So this is our flower stamp. Let me get my little piece of, okay. That helps, the foam under there helps with stamping with these photopolymers. Okay, so there's my little yellow. And then also using the Just Jade, which I don't know what I did with it. Oh my gosh, where's my Just Jade? Here it is. Just Jade. We're going to stamp the stamp set comes with the leaf right here and then the stem. So we'll do the stem. It is hard to see when I'm doing it back here. And then a couple leaves we'll do. That one. And gosh, that's pretty good since I'm like behind the camera. Okay, and then my little lamb, oh my gosh, there he is. He's like camouflaged. We'll pop him up. So I'm just gonna get this little front section done. And I'm gonna set him here. And then I am gonna put a, these are one of our in color enamel dots. And they come in all the 22 in colors. And we're gonna get one of those to put on there. And I think I'll just do a pink one since the card is pink. Right in the middle of the flower. It's cute. Okay, and then this just gets layered on with some of our multi-purpose glue. Okay, and then we'll set him aside while we finished putting the card together. Okay, but all our stamping on that area is done, besides some words for the inside. Let me just do that too while we can do thank you so much or you are special. I think I'm doing the you are special. I really like that one because then I could always make it a thank you card, or I could make it a birthday card or anything like that. So again, using the Magenta Madness is what I'm going to use, and put that there. I may even do a little yellow bumblebee flower on the inside. It'd be kind of cute. There we go. That's fun. All right. So, like I said, I think we're done with stamping. We're just going to end up putting the card together. Get these two pieces set aside. We don't need those for right now. And then we do need our card base. Okay. So we've got our card base here, and I'm going to fold it right along here, and I'm going to add our pieces that I've already embossed them with the brick and mortar embossing folder. And so I emboss them. Just make sure that they are, before you emboss them, make sure they're the right orientation. If this is this way, it won't fit. So before you throw them into the embossing folder and put them through the machine, make sure they're in the right, right orientation so that they look right on the card. But the first thing you'll do is glue those two pieces down to these two tabs. Okay, I need a different glue. There we go. Okay, this one's newer. Okay, so get that glued down. And you'll just kind of center it on that piece. And then we'll put some more glue on this one. And center it with all the score lines and the edges. Okay, and then you'll take your ribbon. The longer piece is to tie your bow, and the shorter piece is what's going to go around this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip this over, use a little bit of a tape adhesive instead of the glue, just to get that stuck down a little bit. Fold these over. Okay, and then I'm going to use this again just because it's quicker right now. You're going to adhere that right down there. Okay, so that gives you your cute little bookbinding fold. While we're gluing things down, I'm going to glue down the inside real quick. And same thing when you're stamping this, make sure this is the right orientation so you get your nice edges around that. Then you will want to, you can tie your bow. So you can tie it however you want, whatever is easier for you. No, I don't need to do that. Don't waste time trying to tie a knot. Just tie a bow. It will be fine. And I may even use a little glue dot to make sure it's going to stay and set right where I want it to when I get it done. And it's all cute like I need it to. I'm just going to bring it down there. Okay. And then I'm going to use some ribbon to some scissors to trim the ribbon a little bit. There we go. And like I said, I'm going to just use my take your pick tool and get a glue dot to secure that and make sure it doesn't slide around. So I'm just going to take the glue dot like this and just stick it right under there to make sure that doesn't move around. Help secure it. Okay, and then the last couple of pieces that you need are your designer series paper, or in this case, it was our Memories and More card pack piece. And I'm just going to stick it here on the edge. You can just put a little bit of glue. Sorry, I forgot about our little doily. It's super cute. Just on the edge and stick it under. It will stick because the lamb is going to be right over it. Won't have to worry about that, but then you put some glue on your lamb now. Okay, and then you stick him, center him over that, and you have your card done. Again, it's a little book binding fold, and I hope you enjoyed it. You can get the Hippo Happiness stamp set as well as the coordinating dies. And again, here's some other fun things I made with it. Here's a hippo card. The hippo is super cute. And like you saw in my other, in the beginning is the little butterfly. So all kinds of things you can make with this fun stamp set, different ages, or even just, like I said, these wonderful layering dies are awesome. So thank you for watching my video. If you do need to purchase any of these products, please go on my website, sabellastyles.stampinup.net, and you can click Shop Now. All of the supplies and the dimensions will be at the end of the video if you need those to reference. And again, thank you for watching.